guys, welcome back. Okay, so I hope you had fun with the whole unit of mathematics and nature, looking at tessellations, the Fibonacci sequence, also known as the golden ratio, and pi. There's an airplane flying over. And so I hope you had a good time. So what we're going to do this week is we're going to kind of review all those things and kind of express what we learned about them, okay? So the first thing, there's 2 assignments this week. So the first thing I want you to do is I gave you a little white, it looks like a little book, okay? It's just a little paper and it's stapled in the middle. So I want you to create a book titled Mathematics in Nature, okay? And then I want you to say who it's by. Well, it's by you. You're the author, your name. And I want you to illustrate the cover, front and back, okay? And then within the pages of the book, I want you to explain to me the things that we learned. So the first page, make it about tessellations. Include a definition and an illustration. You can also tell me, how you feel about it or some other little fact about it that maybe I didn't know. And then and that'll give you the opening pages to do that. On the next page, I want you to do the same thing with the Fibonacci sequence, definition, illustration, okay? Something brief. You can get as funky with it as you want. You can get as complex or as simple as you need to, okay? Just want to make sure we review the information. And then the last one is pi. And since pi is a little different, you can give me a description. And you can also, if you can't think of a good illustration, which we did do an illustration with pi, you can give me a representation of it, okay? And that'll be fine as well. And then I want you to, take a picture of it and let me see your book and everything, okay? And send it to me. All you guys' stuff has been so much fun and so cool so far, so I really want to check that out. And then, so what we're going to do next is we're going to take our graphing notebook and we are going to kind of explore the potential of patterns and algorithms, okay? We talked a lot about that. So an algorithm is a term that basically means a set of steps in order to complete a process, okay? And we think about it, when we hear the word algorithm, we think about computers and really advanced mathematics and things like that. But really an algorithm is, you see them every day. Think about like a box of brownies, okay? If you and I both go to the store and buy a box of brownies and we both go home and follow the steps exactly, we're going to get the same brownie. Now, if I add too much milk or too many eggs or I cook it too long, we're not going to get the same brownie, okay? But that's why you have the steps. So that's basically an algorithm. They're all around you, okay? Everywhere you look, all the instructions. So any set of steps. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that piece of graphing paper, we're going to divide it into 9 parts, okay? 9 rectangles or squares. And it doesn't really matter which ones are bigger or smaller, that doesn't matter. And then within each of those squares, we're going to have a different system, a different algorithm for which of the squares we color, which colors, and we're going to create a lot of positive and negative space that way. And whatever that square or rectangle is has to follow that set of rules. So if I'm going to use a checkered pattern, I got to do it for that whole square. So, and then that's the algorithm for that square. Every other square is colored in black, and then the other squares are red. And so I basically want you to be able to kind of explore the different kind of patterns you can do within these little squares. If you want to make one of them a Fibonacci square, you could totally do that. If you want to do one with pi somehow, totally can do that, okay? And basically the whole thing's a tessellation because it's just a square. It's just not a real funky tessellation. It's just a basic one. So I'm about to do a little video on how to do that. How just an example, but I mean, take it to the next level. Feel free. You guys always do. And then we will get started, okay? All right. I'll see you in a minute. All right, so there you have it. Now you've made your very own 9-section algorithm artwork. Okay, so be sure to take a picture and post it with the assignment. I've been printing all of your stuff out in color and putting it up on the wall, so everybody's going to want to see this, so don't forget, okay? All right, I'll see you guys next week.